USA squaring off in a weekday clash to set the table for the weekend ahead. As we'll see, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons taking on a team looking for its first win, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Gamecocks will boot it away to start the game. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The Demon Deacons offense will get the football first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
He's got him. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He's got the tight end. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. To the air, it's Goodman. He's got his man. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Demon Deacons want to pick up the tempo. Got his man quickly. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Found the seam on the left. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. Trying to slam in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wake.
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So South Carolina's offense will go to work for the first time. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Gets it to him on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Gets it out fast. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To throw, it's Goodman. Gets it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where you can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Catch in the middle, it's Hills. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Demon Deacons headed quickly to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Looking for space, it's Hills. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Tempo and overdrive. Going to swing it on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now. And if they keep this up, this could get ugly by the fourth quarter.
Hard running there.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
To the air, it's Goodman. Hauls it in. Now the connection takes it to the 11. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Wake Forest, 14, South Carolina, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Coffee. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. And the Gamecocks in the hurry up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quick strike complete. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster, seeing it here.
Got his man. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. everything working and just had to throw it away on third down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. New Mexico has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside University Stadium. They're up by 7 over Minnesota. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guy.
Going for the big play. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Play action. He's got his man across the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. On the move, it's Hills. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Wake Forest has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. First play of the period will be a second down. Looking for a man. It's Goodman. Here's the pressure. Finds a spot in the middle. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Demon Deacons want to crank the tempo. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Demon Deacons are marching down the field.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Back to pass on second down. Quickly complete. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
The Demon Deacons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass. It's complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. He caught it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
21, South Carolina, 3.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker cannot... Turning it on! He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. And the Gamecocks, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Unloads quickly. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Coffee. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys are there looking at the quarterback. They're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws right in those holes. Get those first downs. Get those big chunks.
Looking to fire. Dumps it off in the flats. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Working that left side now. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The hand to the running back. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Gamecocks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. With the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, South Carolina! That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
Back to throw, it's Goodman. Makes the grab on the left. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football.
Breaks into the open. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Wake.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the 2nd level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And he made the extra point without problem. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Here's the handoff. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. And the Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They'll run it. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. The offense in hurry-up mode.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Got enough for the 1st down. At the 35, he's got room. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. I think it's fair to say he didn't exactly have blazing speed on that one, but efficiently maneuvers his way into the end zone.
He had enough speed, Reese, to get into the end zone. That's what he had. That's all you need. You don't have to have the fastest 40 time in the world. Can you get in the end zone? Yes, he can.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Grabs it in the middle. Man, he is hard to wrap up as he gets it to the 32-yard line. And the Demon Deacons with a second and short to keep this drive moving. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Second down coming up. Wants to throw. It's Goodman. Zings it complete to the right. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. To the air on first down. Immediately fires to the middle. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Just keep slinging it. Looking down the middle. He's got it. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. They'll try the run. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Demon Deacons will have it first and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
Second and 10, he'll throw again. This time on target. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Demon Deeks.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Got the quick pass.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
Wants to fire on second down. Caught. At midfield, he's got room. There he goes. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Fires on the move. Another incompletion on third down. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Already proven reliable. Once he'll try a second field goal, this one a 37-yarder. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Right down the boulevard. That'll trim the deficit to 15. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll leave it with him. At the 35, he's loose. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Going for the big play. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. That should be the final play of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one so far from there in Columbia. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Williams-Brice.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Just about set to get this second half underway.
Set to kick off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Gamecocks decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. To the air, it's Goodman. Firing to the right, complete. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. And the Demon Deacons moving quickly to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, it's picked off, and boy, did this D need that. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. Using the quick game. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
On the move. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Bring in the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Throws to the back. Got his man on the right. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the ground with the back. He breaks a tackle. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. On third down, he drops to throw. Snagged out of the air. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. Going for the marker on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down.
And how about the defense coming up big on fourth and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
The Demon Deacons backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball to score.
Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. Snap to the back. Powers through the defender. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Gamecocks are in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Third and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Marshall is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Randy Moss had a hand in getting this kid to Huntington, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? They're trailing by just 4 to Baylor. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hills. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Looking for a man. It's Goodman. Moving out of the pocket. Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They're looking to pass from the red zone. They're working that left side. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Demon Deacons want to move quickly. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. They'll try it again from the 1 on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Carolina ready to go on the attack at another offensive odyssey. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make it.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make the play on it.
Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Gamecocks line up to punt it away. Secures it at the 30. He's got great speed. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the third quarter comes to a close. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So first down will open up the final period. On the run, it's Hills. Got enough for the first down and wants more. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Well, that's called paying off good field position. You've got the lead here late in the game. You've got the ball back. You're on your opponent's side of the 50, and on your very first play, you break off a long run. This defense right now is playing on their heels late.
Back to pass, it's Goodman. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The Demon Deacons will hustle to the line. Offense call calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Wake Forest. And the pummeling has started. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Salt enter wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
South Carolina, 23.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Last drive was a quick 3 and out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Great place to start for this offense. To the air, it's Goodman. Fires complete on the crosser. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to power their way ahead. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. And the Demon Deacons will try to pick it up on 4th down. Fires into the end zone. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Runs through a tackle. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They go right back to it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from their own 14-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. And the Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Got out of trouble and throws. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the 1st down. The Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
The Demon Deacons want to pick up the tempo.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
Looking downfield, it's Goodman. Fires to the tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Demon Deacons getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run, fires downfield. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
23.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. And the Gamecocks really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking a deep shot. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. The Gamecocks send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chunking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop it.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Goodman. He's got the back in the middle. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. The Demon Deacons headed quickly to the line. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Works the middle. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the left. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Demon Deacons can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. So you might expect to see victory formation. Instead, you will see a field goal attempt. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. And it's no good. They blow the field goal. Something finally goes wrong. And here we go. Final play of the game right here.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it.
He's going to throw deep right side. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.